At number 5, Sub Rosa 2014. Sub Rosa is the coming-of-age story of a male teenager who has grown up under the shadow of his authoritative father. Over the course of a summer, events transpire, which transform young Alan into adult and slowly falls in love with his stepmother Edna. And a teen fights between the love of his stepmother over his father's and challenges his dad in very unorthodox ways. Number 4. 40 Shades of Blue 2005. Alan James, a legend of Memphis music production, lives with Laura, a Russian beauty. Alan has an estranged adult son from a previous marriage. Literature professor Michael, who lives with his wife in Los Angeles. Michael and his father have a complicated relationship marred by disappointment, hampered by jealousy, and fueled by anger. When Michael comes to Memphis for the first time in many years, he had at first disapproved of his father's young girlfriend closer to his age than his father's. A painful and dangerous love affair develops between him and Laura. As this forbidden passion deepens in Memphis bars and bedrooms, Laura comes to an illuminating self-confrontation that will change her soul and life forever. Number 3. Ambivalence 2018. Stas and Peter, two young psychiatry students and friends, perceive life differently. Stas desires to act by the rules. Peter prefers experimenting. Stas as a hard worker. While Peter likes to break the silence, Stas loves with hate. Peter hates with love. Stas is a diligent student. Peter is a troublemaker. It's a pity they both have one passion. Katerina, Stas's loving stepmother. Father's wife, a tourist guide, but for Peter a lover. Number 2. You Carry Me 2015. Three daughters battle for acceptance, redemption, and new opportunities. Dora is a neglected girl who dreams about becoming a football manager. Suddenly her outlaw father enters her life and they build a close relationship. Ives, a director, nurses her father who suffers from Alzheimer's. As she loses him, she gradually loses the ground beneath her feet. Natasha, successful producer, is pregnant when things go awry for her. She decides to confront her estranged father. All three carry their fathers, yet they need them to confront themselves. Number 1. Shut In 2016. Stephen is a troubled kid from Maine, being sent to boarding school. While his father, Richard Portman, is driving him there, they get into a bad argument and the car swerves into oncoming traffic, killing Richard and putting Stephen in a vegetative state. 6 months later, Stephen's stepmother, Mary, is taking care of him. Mary is a psychologist who works from home with children and adolescent. She is upset to learn that one of her patients, a deaf child named Tom, is to be transferred to a school in Boston. Later, Mary discusses Stephen with her therapist, Dr. Wilson. While she feels guilty, she has decided to put Stephen in a home to be cared for because he is unresponsive.